Ken Griffin, CEO of Citadel, earned $2.5 billion in 2021. The Rock, aka Dwayne Johnson, earned $50 million. Mark Wahlberg, 30. J-Law, 25. Logan Paul, 18. The D'Amelio sisters, 17.5 and 10 million. That fitness YouTuber you watch, 2 million. Your best friend, 100 grand. Do you ever find yourself comparing your income and net worth to others on social media? Well, hello my friend, this is Ruben, and guess what? I got a new plan. Now in this video, I'm going to share with you some realistic benchmarks on where you should be financially at every single age. I'm specifically going to talk about a realistic net worth and the amount of money that you should have saved. These two benchmarks are completely different and important in their own right. The amount saved is the amount that you have in your bank accounts, retirement accounts, gold and silver coins that you have stashed under your mattress or in that little jewelry box, and the amount of change that you have in your pocket and the little ashtray in your car. Net worth is where you take all your assets, you add them all together, and you subtract all your liabilities. Now your assets, those are things like your house, your car, your bicycle, anything that you own. It could be your laptop, could be a pencil case, really, anything. Gold, retirement accounts, silver, jewelry, anything like that, paintings even. And you subtract out your liabilities. That means if you have a mortgage, any car loans, personal loans, student loans, credit card debt, anything that you owe something to someone else, that is a liability. So you take your assets, you subtract your liabilities, and then you get your net worth. Now with net worth, I do want to make a distinction. I'm going to use something called the median net worth. The median net worth is where you take everybody on a list and you go right down in the middle. I won't be using the average net worth because the average net worth gets skewed by those who are very high income earners and those who are very low income earners. And what we want is something that's more distributable and equitable across the whole spectrum. By the age of 21, if you have $10,000 across your checking, savings, and retirement accounts, you are in good position compared to your peers. That means if you start at the age of 18 and save approximately $275 per month for the next 3 years, you'll hit that $10,000 goal. Now look, honestly, if you're saving anything at the age of 18, that's a really good start and you'll be golden. You're golden, Jerry. Golden. In my honest opinion, if you have any positive net worth at this age, you are in good shape. However, the median net worth for someone between the age of 18 and 24 is $8,216. Remember, net worth is assets minus liabilities. The age of 25 is significant because that's when you can actually start renting a car under your own name without paying any higher fees. Now, by the age of 25, if you have just half of your expenses saved up across your checkings and savings and retirement accounts, you're in a good position. That's between $10,000 and $17,000. At this age, you've probably just started to make some decent money, and honestly, your primary focus should be on not getting into debt and saving up for an emergency fund. Guess what though? The median net worth for someone between the ages of 25 and 29 is $7,512. It dropped. Why though? Well, because partially a lot of those people after the age of 25 have just gotten out of college, whether that's bachelor's or a graduate degree, they got student loans. And if you didn't go to school, sometimes you might have credit card debt or a car loan or a personal loan. Look, you know what? Sometimes you gotta take a step back in order to move 2 steps forward. The age of 30 is significant because you are no longer in your 20s. You no longer have that I'm in my 20s kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? You got that I'm in my 30s vibe. You're a little bit more mature. You're gonna get a little stride going. You're actually, an adult. By the age of 30, if you have 1.5 times your salary saved up across your checking, savings, and retirement accounts, you're in a good position. Now notice, I said salary, not expenses. So generally that's about $37,500 to $61,000 saved up. For quite a few people, the age of 30 is when you actually start taking a look at your finances a little bit more seriously. In my opinion, at this stage, what you should focus on is eliminating all types of non-mortgage related debt. The median net worth of someone between the ages of 30 and 34 is $35,112. That actually corresponds with the savings goal quite well. By the age of 35, if you have approximately 3 times your annual salary saved up, then you're in a really good position compared to your peers. This number is most likely between $85,000 and $150,000. This age range is the progress stage. This is where you're actually starting to get out of consumer debt. You might be completely out already, and you're just focusing on building up these retirement accounts, these emergency funds, and things like that. You should focus completely on getting out of debt and not getting back into debt in this stage. The median net worth for someone between the ages of 35 and 39 is $55,519. And remember, your net worth includes your assets minus liabilities, which also includes your home if you own one. By the age of 40, if you have 6 times your annual salary saved across your checking, savings, and retirement accounts, you're in a really good position. This number will most likely be anywhere from $180,000 to $319,000. We're almost hitting $250,000 here. And I know that sounds like a lot, but honestly, it can be done. And a lot of this growth will come from your retirement accounts within the investments within them. The median net worth for someone between the ages of 40 and 44 is $127,345. Remember, this does include your home if you own one. By the age of 50, you should have approximately 10 times your annual salary saved across your checking, savings, and retirement accounts. Now, this is on average between $310,000 and $560,000. In my opinion, if you haven't started contributing to your retirement accounts at this age, I would start right now because you don't want to miss on any gains that you can make for the next 15 years. The median net worth for someone between the ages of 50 and 54 is $171,320. And remember, this includes your home if you own one. At the age of 60, you should have approximately 15 times your annual salary saved across your retirement accounts, your checking accounts, and the like. This number will most likely be anywhere from $445,000 to $778,000. All hope is not left if you're not hitting these numbers yet, because in the United States, you can actually delay your Social Security until the age of 70 in order to collect a bigger payout. Now that's a decade where you can focus solely on saving for your retirement. The median net worth for someone between the ages of 60 and 64 is $228,833. Now remember, this does include your home if you own one. At the age of 70, I'm hoping you're able to retire with solely from the money from your checking, savings, and your retirement accounts. Hopefully by the age of 70, you have a paid for home and no consumer debt of any kind. I might get some hate here and people might say that's actually impossible to save that much money at every single age. But let's play with some numbers here with just a Roth IRA contribution of $6,000. If you start investing into a Roth IRA at the age of 18, that's $6,000 per year at a really conservative rate of 6%. By the age of 30, you'll have $107,000. By the age of 35, you'll have $179,000. By the age of 40, you'll have $276,000. By the age of 50, you'll have $578,000. And by the age of 60, you'll have over $1 million in your Roth IRA account. That's just one single account. All right. What if you don't start at 18? What if you're a little late? What if you start at 25? And at 25, you start contributing $6,000 every single year to your Roth IRA. What about the numbers then? By the age of 30, you'll have $36,000. By the age of 35, you'll have $84,000. By the age of 40, you'll have $148,000. By the age of 50, you'll have $349,000. By the age of 60, you'll have $709,000. It'll take some time, but you'll definitely catch up. That's approximately $500 per month. And look, that is a lot of money. However, it is not impossible. And remember, that's only with one investment account type. That's just with the Roth IRA. That's not including anything your employer may contribute or anything else that you might contribute towards. And that's definitely also not including your home. In addition, not only with all of that, there's actually Social Security as well, which will come in play when you get past the age of 60. Now that also could be some help and alleviate some pressure for you. I'll be honest and say that if you watch this video in full, at the end you realize, just like me, I'm a little behind. I mean, if you're not, cool. Keep on keeping on and keep doing what you're doing, because that's awesome. However, if you are a little behind, just remember, it's not where you start. It's where you finish and how you get there. So the best way to start right now is to pay off all your consumer debt and start contributing to your retirement accounts. If you're feeling upset or guilty about this or want to beat yourself up over this, don't. Instead, stick around and watch more videos and learn how you can change your life completely around. Do a complete 180. Now, if this vibes with you, this is where I ask you if you can click that subscribe button, like this video, share it with your bros, baes, and buddies. And as always, thanks for watching. Until tomorrow.